So I wanted to film this video outside, but yesterday it was super windy and today it's supposed to be raining all day today. So that's life when you're living on the east coast of US. And so I realized that that just wasn't gonna work, but I still wanted to share my YouTube journey with you because after a year of grinding on YouTube, I finally hit 100 subscribers. So here I am filming inside with my cup of tea. And by the way, I've always wanted to film a video where I'm just chatting with you on the camera with my cup of tea. But if you're a mom to 3 young kids like I am, then you know that there is no such thing ever as a hot cup of tea. So here I am with my cold cup of tea because that's also life. And thank you for joining. I started YouTube over 40 with 0 experience, no fancy equipment, and a ton of self-doubt. But after grinding and struggling on YouTube for a year, I learned that this journey is not just about numbers. It's really about transformation. So if you're over 40 and you are thinking of starting YouTube, then you definitely need to watch this video. Also, if you have a YouTube channel, you're a small YouTube creator, but you are just feeling unmotivated and you're feeling stuck, then this video is also for you because that's exactly where I was about 9 months ago. So today I'm going to be telling you why you should definitely start on YouTube if you're over 40. You can definitely still join. You can have success on YouTube. You can feel joy and fulfillment as a content creator. So you should take that leap of faith. You should get started because 10 years from now, you're going to be wishing that you started today. Don't listen to all the people out there that just say, just start today, just post, just do it now. That's exactly what I did, and I burned out. After just 3 months of posting, I was completely burnt out. So I need to tell you guys, because that way you can manage your expectations as a new YouTuber. You need to start, and yes, YouTube as a platform is still very welcoming to new users. It is not oversaturated. You can absolutely have success even as a 40-something YouTuber. However, before you start, you need to plan and you need to figure things out as to what you are going to do on YouTube. And I'm going to take you through all the steps that you need to do to make sure that when you do start, you have success, that you are prepared and you are able to continue with the consistency and the momentum that you really need in order to be able to succeed on YouTube. I'm also going to be sharing about my own YouTube journey and how I finally got to 100 subscribers. And if you stick around till the end, I'm going to share with you some amazing over 40 YouTubers. So you can check out their videos, you can follow their journey, and you can learn from them. But first, I want to say thank you. I joined YouTube on March of 2024, and just on February 28th, the last day of February, I finally hit 100 subscribers. I'm here today because of you, and I'm so grateful for every single one of you. YouTube is a wonderful community, and even though I nearly quit, I am so glad that I came back because at the end of the day, it really is worth it. So I started on YouTube about a year ago, and one of the biggest mistakes that I made was that I wasn't consistent. In March of last year, I posted 2 videos. In April, I posted 1 video, and in May, I posted another video, and that was it. I just felt like I didn't have the time. I didn't have hours to spend on researching, filming, and editing. Also, as a perfectionist, I spent hours trying to make sure my background was perfect, my video quality and audio quality were perfect, and my editing process was perfect. This eventually led to me burning out because I just realized that the videos were just not at the quality where I wanted them to be. However, what I realized is that as a newcomer, you need to give yourself grace. You shouldn't be comparing yourself with YouTubers who have millions of subscribers because they have the best gear, they have a lot of experience, and perhaps they're doing it full time and they have a lot of time. So as a newbie YouTuber, you should give yourself grace. It is okay to make mistakes and it is okay to experiment. If anything, you should experiment when you are new because you know what? No one's watching your videos. So it's completely okay to just go all out, try something new, because who knows, it might stick and you might be successful. The other mistake I made was that I was focusing on creating a lot of shorts. I created anywhere from 2 to 3 shorts a week in addition to my long form videos. The thing you need to realize as a new YouTuber is creating shorts, even if people tell you can get you a lot of subscribers, number one, it still takes a lot of work because you're still researching, you're still scripting, you're still filming, you're still editing. So all of that work still goes into the shorts, even though it's just 60 seconds long. A lot of those subscribers don't translate to long-term subscribers who are going to be watching your long-term videos. That is going to hurt you in the long run because they're not going to be watching all your videos and they're not going to be sticky and they're not going to give you the watch hours that you ultimately need. So now, after I came back to YouTube, I started focusing on long-form videos, and that's when my channel really took off. And the other thing I didn't realize until later is that you can use your long-form videos and cut shorts out of them. So you can get at least 3 to 4 shorts out of every single long-form video that's about 10 minutes long. And that way you can automate the process of creating these shorts so you don't have to redo the research, redo the scripting, redo the filming. All you have to do is editing. And that's a game changer because you can reuse the content to create shorts that you already have. So after I left YouTube, I spent about 9 months thinking a lot about what it would take to be successful on YouTube. And my first piece of advice would be, do your research. Doing your research before starting on YouTube is crucial because it helps make sure that you have the correct niche for you and that your niche actually aligns with your passion, your interests, your talents, and audience demand. Instead of creating random content, research actually allows you to find your niche, the niche that's right for you. So figure out the topics that are interesting to you, that you are passionate about, that align with your strengths and your talents, because otherwise you're going to have a hard time staying motivated if you're talking about a topic that is really not interesting to you and that doesn't align with your strengths. On the other hand, if you pick a niche that is interesting to you, that you're passionate about, then not only are you going to feel the joy and fulfillment in talking about the topics, but also your audience is going to sense that. They're going to sense your passion coming through, and they're going to be able to create a much deeper connection with you. So for me, my niche was quite evident from the beginning. I've always been very interested in self-improvement, and I've also wanted to be a motivational speaker. So my niche is self-improvement, motivation, productivity, and lifestyle design. I also found a gap in the YouTube videos that were available because I found that in my niche, they were not really presenting scientific evidence to back up the claims. Having a background in science, I think that's where it really helped me because all of my videos are not only backed by science, but also lots and lots of research. So find your niche and also see if you can find a unique angle that can help you differentiate from the other content creators that are already out there. In addition to researching your niche, you should also research YouTube and how YouTube works. There are already a ton of YouTube creators making videos on how to be successful on YouTube. So I'm not going to rehash that for you, but go watch them. You can learn so many things like how to create good quality videos, what equipment you should be using, what the YouTube algorithm is all about. And there's so much valuable information out there. So you should definitely do your research on YouTube before you start. That is the whole point of YouTube, to bring together new creators who have new ideas on new topic areas and who are bringing fresh new perspectives onto the platform. You should also watch new small YouTubers, especially over the age of 40, because you will realize that their content really resonates with you and is a lot more relevant to you than some big name YouTubers who made it big on YouTube decades ago when the situation was completely different than the situation we are in today. Also, big name creators who are young will tell you how to try lots of different things and to experiment lots and lots, which may not work for you because they have the luxury luxury of time, which we clearly don't. So as an over 40 YouTuber, you need to be a lot more strategic in your thinking and in your approach as you start your channel on YouTube. And if you are a small YouTuber watching my channel, so much love to you. Keep going. So the second bit of advice I have is to find your why. Really think about why you want to be on YouTube. What is your purpose behind being on YouTube rather than just being a YouTuber? After taking a break for 9 months, I really felt the urge and the pull to come back to YouTube. That is because I started YouTube so I could connect with others, so I could inspire and motivate others. And that hadn't changed. I still wanted to accomplish all of those things. I just wasn't sure if YouTube was the right platform for me because I wasn't prepared. You see, I realized that I was the happiest and the most fulfilled when I was creating content. And that is what ultimately brought me back to YouTube. So you need to figure out why you are on YouTube. Is it to create content? Is it to teach people, educate people? Is it because you have a skill that you want to share? Or is it simply because you want to make money and you want to get monetized? If your only goal in being a YouTuber is to make easy money, then I have news for you. YouTube is not easy and the journey is not short, and it is going to be very difficult for you to get monetized. No one tells you this, but YouTube is a long-term strategy. It is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Without a clear why, it is very easy to get discouraged when you get low views, when you don't have the engagement and the success that you expected. Your purpose is your anchor. It's going to be the force that drives you forward and helps you stay consistent even when you come across challenges and even when success isn't immediate. Many creators burn out or they quit because they are in it solely for the numbers and not for a deeper reason. If your only motivation is about getting views and making money, you're going to get frustrated very easily when the results don't come fast enough. But when you come from a place of purpose, you're going to really enjoy the journey. You're going to stay resilient and generate content that really impacts others. I made a whole video about finding your why it's so important to not only find your purpose on YouTube, but also in life. So I'm going to link it for you here. Please go watch it. Finding your why is not just about avoiding burnout. It is the key to long-term success and fulfillment on YouTube. Number 3 is to have a plan before you start. Starting a YouTube channel without a plan is like starting on a road trip without a map. You'll waste time and energy, you'll get frustrated, and you will give up before you even reach your destination. It is really important for you to plan out key details such as filming setup, your equipment, and your overall content strategy before you start. Where are you going to film the video? Are you going to film in a flexible or a dedicated location? Is the lighting good in that location? Is the background clean and uncluttered? Is it visually appealing? Do you need a camera, microphone, or better lighting? Planning these details ahead of time ensures that you're not spending a lot of time trying to fix technical issues before you film. This is especially important if you're over 40 and you don't have a lot of time to mess around, to figure things out, and you just want to get started, but you want to make good quality videos. If you're anything like me, I only have 1 hour during the week when I can film. So I try to make sure I can get the most out of that hour, and I try to set everything up beforehand so that I'm not scrambling and I can just use that hour to film my video. The rest of the time during my week, I spend on either scripting and researching or editing my videos and working on thumbnails and titles. A solid plan also includes a realistic, one that works for you, filming, editing, and posting schedule. Consistency is key to success on YouTube, so figure out how often you're going to film. If you're really busy like me, I suggest having a dedicated time each week so that you can film. Also set dedicated times each week when you can edit and work on your thumbnails and titles before posting your video. Learn from me. As someone who started on YouTube without a plan, when you plan ahead, you set yourself up for long-term success. It'll make your YouTube journey so much smoother and more enjoyable from the start. The fourth lesson I learned is that YouTube is exponential and not linear. What I mean by that is YouTube does not follow a linear pattern or process. Growth on YouTube can be rapid and exponential if you have the correct plan and strategy. In my case, I posted about 4 long-form videos and a whole bunch of shorts before I felt completely unmotivated, discouraged, and burnt out. So before I left, it took me a year to get to 50 subscribers. After I came back, in just 1 month, I was able to get an additional 50 subscribers. Just 1 month, that's all it took, and you can do it too. What most people don't realize is that success on YouTube builds over time. That is why it is so important to stay motivated and to stay consistent and to not give up early on. In the beginning, progress may seem really slow and it may seem like you're not really gaining momentum, but what you're not realizing is as you create content, you're building your library, and that in return is also building your reach and your engagement. The YouTube algorithm actually favors consistency, so the more you post, the more YouTube is actually going to recommend your videos to more people. This creates a snowball effect in which small wins compound into massive growth. This can turn just a few views to tens of views to hundreds of views, and hopefully one day to millions of views. Also, if you do your research, you will find that there are so many over 40 YouTubers who joined not too long ago who have absolutely blown up on YouTube. They are living proof that it is absolutely possible to still start on YouTube and to still have success even as a 40-something YouTuber. Thank you for watching the video thus far. As I promised, I'm going to share with you some amazing 40-something YouTubers who are killing it on YouTube. So go watch them. Maggie McCormick, if you don't know who she is, she's an Australian doctor who recently blew up. She was all over YouTube. She posts content on motivation and also shares her YouTube journey. She's had a couple of viral videos which have helped her channel really skyrocket. She's an absolute joy to watch. She's so genuine and exudes happiness and passion. If you want to feel inspired, go watch her. Also watch Life with Sandra Hart. She is all heart at 85 with over 650,000 subscribers. She's so sweet and so authentic, and she is living proof that if you're 40-something, you can still make it on YouTube, so go watch her. And last but not least is Dry Creek Wrangler School. With over 1.45 million subscribers, if you're not following Dwayne, you should be. He is absolutely crushing it with his grandpa vlogging style. If you're not sure what that is, go look it up. In his videos, Dwayne serves up reality checks with a side of cowboy hustle. I love his style and authenticity, and I love watching his videos because it offers me a different perspective on things. And that is what I love about YouTube, is that it brings together people from different backgrounds, different ages, and different life experiences onto a common platform to create, to communicate, and to connect. And lastly, if you're a small YouTuber, please leave me a comment. I would love to check out your channel and to support you, and I wish you best of luck on your journey ahead. My YouTube journey today, compared to where it was a year ago, is very fulfilling. I wake up every single day at 4:30 to 5 in the morning, excited about the day, excited to research my topic, to write my script, and to get on YouTube. Thank you again to my 100 subscribers for supporting me. Stay tuned for another YouTube journey update video when I hit my next milestone at 200 subscribers. Peace and love until next time.